Hello, beautiful people. It's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your pep talk. All right. Now then, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Turn into Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Port. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. This may or may not resonate with you. There are plenty of beautiful readers here on the tube, okay, where you can find your space, your place, and what resonates. Thank you. What do you have for these beautiful people? Any information you need from me is in the description box. Any information you need is in the description box. All right. What information do you have for these beautiful people, honey? What do you have? Right. It's time for you to create. It's time for you to put it on paper. Thought. Teacher. Rogotsky. Mahakoan Gotsky. Okay. Freya. Bold. Unleash your adventurous side here. All right. Sorceress. Purification. All right. Persistence. All right. Artistic expression. Find the blessing in your current situation. Ain't that something? Okay. I almost failed. I almost got away from there. Exalt. Undying love. Unconditional love. All right. This looks very gentle. Thank you. All right. So you have right, purification, and undying love crossing each other. Bold, purification, and artistic expression crossing each other. So what's holding the most weight is purification, which can have to do with detoxing, which can have to do with just an overall cleansing, a detoxification of your environment, of your inner environment as well as your outer environment. There may be a change in your diet, right? Unbeknownst to you, you may not know why you are craving certain things, but if you look them up, you will realize why you are craving certain things, why you want to go certain places, why you want to do certain things. It will make sense to you. And apparently the theme of the day, right? Because I did an Instagram live this morning. Nose is itching, child. Is it time to read? I did an Instagram live earlier this morning before I got my day extra started, right? And the theme was you got the right to do you, right? Especially when it comes to your healing, when it comes to your spiritual practices, when it comes to you being the sovereign being, right? And claiming your sovereignty is very important as well. I don't think I said that over there, but it's pretty much what it had to do with. So you may be called to write, or you may be called to look over some of your writings, right? A lot of times when you look over your writings, you do come into a space where you realize something that you may have forgotten about, or it has to do with you recalling something that may play a huge part in where you are in your life at this time, basically. But overall, what I'm getting here is that there's some powerful information, whether you are researching some information, writing, or just creating, because it's so important as intuitives that we create. That's what you came here to do. All of us came here to create something, right? If you are in tune on that level, right? So you want to create something. Many of you may be teachers. Maybe you are. And I personally, okay, because my bell ain't over here, but I personally feel as though everyone is a teacher and a leader in their own right. And the roles are interchangeable with being a follower as well as a student when called to be so, right? So you have to remember, well, you don't have to remember shit, but I would suggest that you remember that. Okay. Now then, they want you to be very bold in how you move forward, bold in how it is that you connect with your family and friends, bold in going after what is love to you. It's good to describe that to yourself, right? And just know what that is and how you can grow even more so in love on a daily basis. I'm just saying. Because it helps, right? Those lower energetic things do not like love. They do not like happiness. They do not like that you stand in your power. They do not like that you are claiming your sovereignty. They do not like that. However you look at it, it just don't. All right. What is this right card? And well, the first three cards. It's important for you to take risks where necessary, right? You want to always use your discernment before doing certain things, but it doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes there's something for you to learn. Judgment. The judgment card is here. Some of you need to write a petition, create a petition, start a petition. But overall, there is something that needs to be fulfilled here, right? There's some type of judgment that has to do with some type of creative endeavor or something that you are doing in your creative process that may have to do with other people, because there are other people in this card, but the horn is being blown and it's time for things to be shown. This could be some type of contractual issue. Maybe you need to send in some type of information here to plead your case, whatever that means to you. Here, seeking reconciliation and forgiveness as well may be a good reason to write what your grievances are with certain people, places, and situations, just to let it out, get it out, right? Clarify this judgment card. The Page of Swords, that's writing. That's a writer's card, but it's also that ability to see things from a childlike perspective and move in that way as well. But overall, this has to do with, could have to do with intimidation methods or methods, right? That's what I said at first. I don't like my nose itching like this. But it may have something to do with some intimidation tactics. That's what I meant. But the thing about these intimidation tactics or whatever this is that you have to make a judgment call on, it may be a conversation that didn't go anywhere, or a conversation that is that you've had with someone to prove the childlikeness of it or something like that. Because a page is a child or someone under the age of 25. They say 30, but I think it's 25, right? So this may have to do with a relationship. This may have to do with some type of sports activity that needs to be reconciled here as well. Some of you may even begin to coach, right? But there's something that has to do with research and writing. Page of Swords, research and writing. This could also go from that Ace of Swords, which is the pursuit of justice, mental clarity, the ability to pull in your negotiation skills, right? Or ask questions that need to be asked and before you make some type of choice or reconcile in a situation. Excuse me. Child. What is this bold card here for my beautiful people? The Queen of Wands, being very courageous, confident, taking on the energy of your personal power here. This has a lot to do with you and your creativity and being full and renewed in that, rejuvenated in that. Maybe there is something that needs to be brought about that has to do with your calling, right? Whatever your calling is, whatever your life purpose is, has a lot to do with your design, what you are designed to do, right? It may be reflective of other things and situations or what have you, but overall, there's something that you are designed to do that you need to take more seriously here. Because I feel as though you may be even been in a space where you have been supportive of others, but have they been supportive of you? That may even be where that Page of Swords is coming in as well here. But overall, there may even be an energy, a spying energy, because the Page of Swords can be petty, spying, just childish behavior, childish antics, childish conversations, just very, very, very that, like not taking something that is serious. They are not taking it serious, right? So you have Rhiannon, which is a sorceress. So you want to set clear intentions here, communicate clearly, right? Even if you are communicating something that you're not well versed in, it's very important that you take your time when responding and reacting to certain things here. Know when it's time to hold and when it's time to fold them, because they want you to be persistent and continuously cleansing, doing your emotional to-do list, doing those things that help you to grow and become better at what it is that you do in a space that doesn't create even more karma or things that you would have to fight off or fight against in the future, right? You don't want to have that repetitive energy going on, right? And get caught in a fucked up cycle. Paul the Venetian is here. Krishna is here. Also with that, you setting clear intentions, setting clear boundaries, right? Respective of other folks' boundaries and their intentions as well, right? You don't want to overstep any boundaries. What is this sorceress card? the Magician and the Four of Pentacles. Keep shit to yourself. This is a new life cycle, a new way of doing things. But overall, there are some things that has to do with business, science, or what have you, or just you being able to cultivate whatever this is. Keeping things to yourself. Be very possessive of your abilities. Be very possessive of what it is that you hold near and dear to you. This could be your family, friends, or what have you. I'm not saying be possessive in a way that you're obsessed and you don't want anyone else to have their attention or affection. Not like that. The way that I'm saying this is that it's very important that you have your guard up. It's very important that you remain guarded and keep your boundaries as strong and stable as possible. Because what I'm saying here is that others may try to control you. Now, the Four of Pentacles is about control, right? Miserly, wanting everything. Everything is mine. This energy, I don't see it like that with this Magician and this Four of Pentacles. This is safeguarding and protecting yourself. This is really being in a space where you're more organized than you've ever been. This is a space of being more in tune with who you are than you may have ever been, regardless of any type of emotional upsets or things in the third dimension that get you upset. You got to really detach from certain things, right? Because it's part of your process. I also see here where this is a card where you are in your personal power, and it's very important that you safeguard that personal power, because you got to remember, like I was telling the people in the cellar earlier, let me pull one of these for y'all too. Like I was telling the people in the cellar earlier, it's so important that you face your demons, you name your demons, so that when it comes time for you to move forward, there goes some more noise. This has been the most crazy. One moment.